A student at the University of Alberta, Dorian Banman, is raising concerns about a mandatory course in the education program, and it's called Aboriginal Educational Context Engagement, and he thinks it reflects some of the more radical components of the Idle No More movement. The student also says that instruction in the course crosses the line in suggesting such things as only white people can be racist, and that being white makes a person naturally racist. Dorian has followed the appropriate steps by contacting university officials, and here he explains the course of action that he's taken and what little response he's received regarding his concerns.
I have brought this issue forward to policy studies, as well as to several people in the dean's offices. So far, no one has been willing to even look at my claims, even though they are in clear violation of the university's own codes of conduct and fits its definition of racial harassment.
You might think that this is a bit of a stretch, considering that the course won a Human Rights Recognition in Teaching Award from the University of Alberta. But here are some audio clips confirming Banman's statements.
After each lecture for the past 3 years, I've had about a half a dozen people that have approached me after lecture. And of those half a dozen people, they've all been white males. And about the majority of them haven't done the reading before they attempt to engage.
The university actually has discrimination and harassment policies, and they also have a safe disclosure and human rights policy, which Dorian Banman feels that these have been violated according to university standards. And he also feels that he shouldn't have to complete a course in which he's paying for to be discriminated against. He says that he once challenged the material being presented in the course, and the teacher chastised him while allowing other students to chime in and attack his claims. Here he is describing some of the repercussions that could be experienced for speaking out.
Well, if we vocalize disagreement with the course material, of course, there's the social aspects. You may have your classmates, come down on you with their disagreement if you are in the minority in this class. From what I've gathered talking to other students, you wouldn't be. There is more than just me who wants to speak out on a lot of the issues that are happening with this course, but many of them are too afraid to speak up because they're afraid of being called, being mislabeled as racists by their classmates, as well as by the course staff and administrators at the university.
And this isn't just restricted to the University of Alberta. The University of Calgary hosts a page explaining white privilege and whiteness, and schools across the United States are now sending students to white privilege conferences, where they're offered course credits for attendance, and breakout sessions are designed for middle and high school aged students. The University of Michigan is also now offering a required course on white privilege. Leave it to the left to cry bigotry while using a bigoted concept. And all of this is just another reflection of progressive ideology infiltrating our universities and infiltrating into our education system. Universities are no longer places where independent thought and debate are encouraged. We see this in the safe space movement, where shutting down opinions and victimhood take precedence, and university officials and professionals protect the special little snowflakes that are offended by differing opinions.
Please, sir. Sir, I am sorry. These are people too. You need to back off.
No, there's no law.
You know what? Let's back off about personal space. Back off. Leave these students alone. Keep your hands. Back off. You want to back off.
Don't push me.
We don't want you to tell your story. Not if you're going to act like that.
And considering this course is required material for future teachers, our kids will be sure to learn about all of the privilege that the white guys that ended slavery and fought and died in wars to preserve our rights and freedoms had, right? For the Rebel.media, I'm Holly Nicholas.
Thanks for watching. Click here to never miss a Rebel update. Want even more of the Rebel? Well, click here to become a premium member.